Rangers 2, Middlesbrough 2, and here on Fog Football, it's time to react to the game. Welcome back to the channel. But it's not just me reacting, it is you guys. Well, I say you guys, the people on Twitter, and we'll dive into it. But I've already reviewed the game. I'm not going to refute again for Fog Football. I know, if it was a Champions League qualifier or it was a league game, then I would do double duty, but I don't feel the real need of going over a friendly over and over again, if I'm being brutally honest. But of course, Rangers, it was pretty poor the first half, man. I'm not going to shy away from it. The first half was bogging. Russell Martin's even called it out. He said the levels were not good enough and that players aren't hungry enough. He says the ones that have been left out in the cold, so to speak, he expects them to grab these opportunities by the neck, and they're not doing it. And yeah, I mean, who started that game today that's realistically going to feature for Rangers going forward? I mean, Parfait Dessers and Gazima don't really make a case for anyone. Liam Kelly, he just likes Butland over him. The defence, you've got Jeffy, who I like, but Max Aarons, he's going to play more or less every game due to his loan deal, and we know Tav's in at right back, so Jeffy's kind of just been demoted down. And then the back three of Rice, who's the back three again? Bailey Rice, Fernandez, and some guy whose name is absolutely eluding me. It was a weak team. It's no surprise to me that Middlesbrough took a lead. They should have been winning by more. No lies detected, folks. They could have, see at half time, Middlesbrough could have been 3 or 4 up. I mean, we had the odd chance here and there, but they had the clear cut chances. They had the goal, they had the ball in the back of the net a few times as well. But it was ruled for offside. We could add a penalty as well in the first half. Bet here, you want to hear more on it? Check out my feed. But Rangers, thank you for your support today, Ibrox. Let's see what the people have got to say. DT2716 says should have been 3-2, but once again refs incompetence. Could have been worse though. Could have been Thrash 5-1 playing our best 11 against an under 21 team. That's what I live for, man. The wee digs in there, but yeah, I thought the refs did get a lot of decisions wrong in this game, but I mean, I was a wee bit bothered, but it's a friendly, man. I'll let them go. Also, Danilo's first goal, Danilo's only goal of the game, it kind of looked offside, didn't it? If we're being honest about it, folks, it looked a wee tad offside to me. Well, from where I was sitting, I've not even seen the replays back, folks, but there's no far, so I don't really care. B says B with the American flag. Terrible first half by the French squad. Glad a portion of the first team came to clean it up. They did. About what 6 or 7, 8 guys came on. Our levels drastically improved, and I think that is to me like one of the big differences you can see at us right now, man. Like, see our strongest 11. It's full of internationals, or at least guys that are good. Seeing you drop down, to the quote unquote B team, it's pretty rank rotten, man. I don't agree with bashing a lot. I mean, I've seen Fernandez getting pelters. I mean, it's like, we signed him for a decent fee, but we knew signing him, it was a work in progress. He wasn't going to come in and be Maldini, so I don't know why people are surprised about that. Todd, much better second half as you'd expect. It's all about getting some additional miles in the legs and game time for young lads. Positive result midweek is what's important. All the best to Middlesbrough for the upcoming season. Great travelling fan support. It was. Fair play to Middlesbrough. I mean this with no disrespect. I think it's just the reality. That game for them is probably going to be one of their bigger games of the season. If we're being truthful about it, like obviously they'll hope to get to a championship playoff and they'll hope to get far in the cups, but they took a lot of fans today. Pretty much. I mean, they didn't quite sell out the stand, but they near enough did that. At the end of the day, who knows, guys, what's next for Middlesbrough? Reality is, I said that when this friendly was announced, that this was like their big day, and fair play to the fans, they made a lot of noise. Here, see for a friendly, I thought it was a good atmosphere. It's never going to be a European game or a crunch league game or a cup, semi final, but it was no bad. Close game, same old story. He says, good point. That's it, Declan. Cameron looked quite good. He did. Heard people around me saying he looked a bit like Gilmore. Similar. He gave the ball away a few times, but he's got that like low centre of gravity. He can twist and turn. He's like a wee magician. Obviously he's not as good as Gilmore. Yeah, hopefully he does become as good as Gilmore, and that means we'll have a decent wee player on our hands. Let's see here, a big warrior. Good second half. The subs made a huge difference. They did. Not bad draw against the North East biggest club. I agree. Are they the North East biggest club? Tell you what, a Middlesbrough game compared to what they might need to. I mean, they've had to travel into Plymouth before. This probably felt more like a home game for Middlesbrough, but I mean, obviously the same we said about Newcastle last week when they took on Celtic. So yeah, fair play to them, and there's a lot of them outside Ibrox. I've seen a lot in bars, and they were all dead on. So I wish Middlesbrough all the best next season, folks, or this season because it's begun. Fenner Rangers. If Pana try to play offensive, they'll play that. They'll pay the price. We'll have to wait and see. Sean says ref was John Beaton, by the way. Was he? Fuck, I didn't even know. I didn't even know he was a referee. Good showing by Rangers against a weak second string Middlesbrough team. Like I said, man, a few folks, I don't even know. I didn't even look at the Middlesbrough team, man. I couldn't tell you if it was first string or second string because, I don't really care about the English Championship. My FIFA days are long behind me, so I don't even know that regard. I don't know an awful lot. Can he beat Middlesbrough themselves? Struggling to beat a championship team. The Celtic fans have finally entered the chat here, but I mean, what have I got to say regarding that? Yeah, we didn't, but it's a friendly, guys. I'm no bothered. At least we didn't get scudded 5-1, anything like that. And the positives I'll take is when we actually bring the players on that we're going to use this season, we play well. It's not a case of even the players you want, the players that are associated with the starting 11 come on, you're still shite. We're good. Great win, Rangers 3-2 a hand. What's this going to add on? I, we didn't even. It's not even like we scored an offside goal. I don't know. Middlesbrough bottled it against academy players. Oh, fucking near broke my finger there. Ryan Clark Kent, lessons learned. Don't play a full team of inexperienced and players out of position. It left the team exposed and did no one any favours, particularly the kids. Mix it up instead. Second half, much better, sharper, faster, all over the pitch. Defend set piece is still a big issue. I agree. Also, I understand why Martin did it because you don't want to just continue to play, you know, the guys who will be associated with the starting 11 and the normal starting players because what you got to bear in mind as well is, I mean, folks, we've got a game on Wednesday. See when Nico Raskin went down? If you were at the game or you caught it on Rangers TV, or you might just be finding it for me right here, right now, you're near shiting yourself because it's like, holy shit, if Nico Raskin goes down injured and he's holding his ankle, it's like Achilles region. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, no, 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 no. But thankfully, it was all right. Much better in the second half. Says Liam. Can you beat a championship fodder with your A team when they're playing a B team? I'll no fall for the bait. I'll no fall for it. Barry fan staunch horse. Although our second team first 60 minutes were scarily bad, Cortez absolutely stinking again. Young Hutton had an all-time beast, sadly. Rice and Barron nowhere near it. Good to turn it around at the end. Need a right winger badly, for fuck's sake. Cortez was shit. That's the guy's name, Hutton, I forgot. As for Rice and Barron, man. But see, I'm not going to blame Barry tenfold here. But, you know, Bailey Rice was playing good. A bunch of good performances, and then he just gets fucking constant. He got constantly dropped, and he's not the only one, man. It's like, look at Finlay Curtis scored today. Looks like to be building some serious momentum. See if he took him at the firing line, man, and he went like 2 months only making like 5 substitute appearances. His fucking form would die, but the guy is adding goals and he's adding assists and he's his pressing's really good. And Finlay Curtis of last season, you couldn't have dreamed of this start to the season. I know it's just a friendly, folks, and he scored a deflected goal against in the Champions League, but it's more than most that I've seen this season from young talent, man. And it's good that he's burst onto the scene. I just hope he can keep those levels up and not do a Ross McCausland. Anyway, that's where we're going to leave it. That's it for your Rangers fans react. I'll be getting an early night tonight. And aye, leave your thoughts down below and peace.